All right, guys, time for another episode of What's for Dinner, starring yours truly, the conscious one. All right, we got a different brand of potato chips today, guys. They didn't have the one I usually get because it tastes too good. It's usually the first thing that's out on the shelves is the brand of potato chips I like, which is Boulder Canyon brand. Regular potato chips. So I have to settle for Siete. I'm very familiar with this brand of potato chips. Siete meaning 7 in Spanish. We're going to go over the ingredients, guys. I just want to say a few things about these ingredients. Let's see if we can keep this under 7 minutes. Because as I look at people out here, guys, you know, it's just sad. People are so unhealthy. And all you can do is make videos like this, or you can't tell people stuff because they can get offended. Most people will get offended. People get offended by watching this video. To know that the things that you consider normal eating every day, the things that your mother ate, your grandmother ate, your great grandmother, all that stuff that they ate, that they passed down to you, is actually not healthy. See, we've been talking about generational curses. This is a word that I've been hearing about, generational curses. And I think the biggest generational curse seems to be affecting everybody, and that's a lack of knowledge. Everybody seems to have succumbed to just being ignorant. And ignorance seems to be the most popular thing to be. It's the go along, get along gang, as always. If you sick, well, I guess I'm gonna be sick too. If everybody else is fat, well, I guess if everybody else ages by the time they're 35, well, I guess I'm gonna do the same thing. It's the go along, get along stuff, man. So all I can do is come on here and just show you guys, show and prove what's going on. There's no mystery. It's nothing supernatural going on. It's about the ingredients, man. So right here, we see that these potato chips are made with avocado oil, all right? It's just interesting because it's not me that's telling you guys this. The companies is telling you guys what's going on. Y'all don't need me to tell y'all this stuff. It's written in words right in your face every day. The choices that you make to eat. So we got a bag of potato chips here. They let you know it's made with avocado oil, right? So this is not vegetable seed oil, which is really bad. Then there's non-GMO. They're telling you what most of the food is. GMO, right? 1996 Monsanto, right? Then there's gluten-free, right? They're telling you that the food has been poisoned with gluten, most of it. They're telling you the bread is bad. Remember, I'm not telling you this. This bag of potato chips is telling you this. Let's go on the back. Here's the part that really gets me. I mean, it's really laughable. Let's look at the ingredients here. It says potatoes, avocado oil, and sea salt. No, I think they actually use sea salt, guys. I don't think it's table salt. Because we know how table salt tastes. Table salt, I don't even think it's salt. Long story. But anyway, this is the part that really gets me right here. When it says gluten-free, dairy-free, grain-free, soy-free. Why should a bag of potato chips be telling you that it's gluten-free? Well, potatoes supposed to be gluten-free. Dairy-free? Wait a minute, potatoes supposed to be dairy-free. Grain-free? Wait a minute, a potato ain't a grain. Soy-free? Wait a minute, ain't no soy in potatoes. Why is a bag of potato chips telling you that it's grain-free? They're just telling you right here. This is the shit that's fucking you up, people. Hello? Wake up. Is anybody home? It's like, this is not supposed to be on a bag of potato chips, man. And of course, we understand we're talking about allergens and cross-contamination. But no, this bag of potato chips is simply telling you the truth about everything that's fucking you up. Gluten, dairy, grain, and soy. And the biggest thing is meat. Obviously, if it said meat-free on this bag of potato chips, it would be a sick joke. Nobody would understand what they're talking about. So, if you had a lifestyle where you didn't consume gluten or dairy or grain or soy, and last but not least, meat, animal products, you will have a healthy life. You will look good. You will feel good. Your stomach could be flat. You wouldn't have all this fat around your waist. Everybody knows the way they used to look in high school. Most of us who grew up in the 80s, some in the 90s, 70s, 60s, all that stuff, you know how you looked in high school. Before your body start rejecting all the stuff that you was put in it. You know the way you used to look. And your mind plays a trick on you, plays a dirty trick on you, because when you try to go back to look that way, it makes you feel like you're dying. You feel like you're dying. Nah, you're just detoxing. They say beauty is pain, right? So, yeah, great brand of potato chips, guys. I strongly recommend it. They're using the right ingredients and they're telling you what's up with the food. Remember, the conscious one didn't tell you this. This bag of potato chips told you this, not me. Now, I got a new juice drink that my favorite restaurant has now, and I'm so happy because y'all know I don't drink soda. You know why? The ingredients. Let's look at the ingredients. It says 100% red grape juice. And technically, guys, I never had red grape juice before. I've only had Concord grape juice. But this is good too. Sometimes I'm feeling Concordy. Some other, but now I'm into this red stuff. What's the ingredients? %. Anyways, that says 100% pure. What does this say? Yeah, 100% red grape juice. It's made in this is come from Vietnam, a company in Vietnam. Which, by the way, I would love to visit Vietnam. If I go to another back to Asia, most likely it'll be Vietnam. All right, I went to Cambodia. Next time I go to Asia, it'll most likely be Vietnam. So the ingredients is 100% red grape juice. Potassium, 100 milligrams per serving. The serving size is a can, so it is 100 milligrams of potassium. So we're getting a little potassium. Biggest thing here, it says no sugar added, never from concentrate. So this is a 100% red grape juice. And the only thing I guess you should be worried about this drink is that it's an aluminum can. But, I think iodine helps you detox metals out of your body anyway. And it's not like I've been drinking this stuff all my life. I rarely drink out of aluminum can, guys. Like, you got people out here that been drinking out of aluminum cans their whole life. I heard it leads to Alzheimer's, dementia, stuff like that. Great juice. This tastes so good, it's unbelievable. It's the perfect sweetness. All right. So this is what I'm having for dinner, y'all. Oh, by the way, y'all, when I tell y'all this is what I'm having for dinner, sometimes I might have some rice and a salad at one of my favorite restaurants. I have a lot of vegetables. I have this thing at nighttime where I'll eat a salad of carrots, lettuce, tomato. Carrots, lettuce, tomato, cucumber, and red cabbage with a little bit of rice. I eat a little bit of grain sometimes, but I'm trying to wean my way off that because I still know, like, I'm to look my absolute best, I got to get rid of even the rice too. I know, guys, it really sucks, man. It really sucks. But yeah, so I just want to let y'all know, like, sometimes I'll have that salad at night. Like, I've been eating a lot of vegetables at nighttime at this place I go to, okay? So, but today, I don't know if I'm going to do that today because I'm the rice thing. I be getting too addicted to the rice. And I've been eating a lot of vegetables the last few weeks. So on a day like today, this is probably all I'm going to do. And funny thing too, when you eat healthy, I don't know if y'all remember Jim Carrey had that skit on Living Color when he showed you start eating all this fruit and vegetables, how you got to go to the toilet all the time. It's true, man. But when you do that, you realize how much waste is actually in your body. I can eat this for dinner along with my supplementation, and my body, it processes this in a way where I don't have to like go to the toilet that much. Add in the fruits and vegetables or the solid food. That's why I know when Dr. Blair talked about, he said the best diet is a liquid diet. I believe that, man, because when you consuming like this food, even when it's solid fruits and vegetables, it makes you go to the toilet. Well, not the fruits and vegetables. Let me take that back. If you was just eating salad, fruits and vegetables, and maybe potato, remember potatoes not a grain, you would notice that your body is more assimilated in your body, meaning you're not gonna have to be on a stool. As soon as you start adding in meats and grains, you start to notice like this backup waste that's in your body, and you're gonna find yourself on the toilet more. It's like, it's so obvious that the perfect diet is a liquid diet. Once again, we go back to the movie Matrix. When Neo found himself on the mothership, what were they feeding him? They was feeding him some liquid slop. They was telling you in the movie everything. It was telling you about parasites. They was telling you about the real, how a real healthy diet looks. It looks like liquid slop. But I think dude in the movie had told him that all the vitamins and nutrients was in that liquid slop. Yeah, it's a trip, y'all. It's a trip. And that's why Elijah Muhammad talked about, how to eat to live in a book, talking about that really you're only supposed to be eating if not once a day or once every other day or once every 3 days, that your lifespan will actually increase, which makes sense because in the word diet, you see die, and in the word death, you see the word eat right there in the middle. So they telling you right there, that's what's aging you. That's what's killing you. The food is what's killing you. What you're eating is killing you. People eat too damn much. Whoever said you're supposed to be eating every goddamn day anyway? Maybe that's just a program that we've all adapted. But anyway, the proof is in the pudding, guys. I see people out here every now and then. I run across people and I say, man, that person looks healthier than me. I got to do better. Stuff like that. But most people, are very in an unhealthy place, especially it appears that nobody cooks anymore. We have more restaurants than we've ever seen. You go on YouTube, people are eating out more than ever, which I don't know how they do, because how the hell can you save any type of money if you eating out all the time? But it's just amazing, y'all. It's really amazing how much people have allowed them to let themselves go and just start eating crap. And then don't let me get into the whole Gremlins movie with eating after midnight, something Americans didn't used to do. Now it's like normal. Then you wonder why you got these spiked gremlins running around with modified mufflers on the cars. I've been wanting to talk to y'all about that. Got a modified muffler issue now. It seems like everybody has lost their mind. Eating after midnight, they turned into spikes. You got a bunch of demonic people running around. They wasn't supposed to be eating after midnight. You remember the movie Gremlins? They wasn't supposed to be eating after midnight. You eating after midnight now. Now you didn't attracted these demons because you constipated. Your body is not meant to be eating after a certain time. See? But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. I hope I said enough. I'll let y'all later.